It is a Saturday morning, 7:32 on a Saturday morning, early Saturday morning. We're right into again towards the end of September already. The weather should start changing any minute now. September 18th, we have some birthdays today, our big shot birthdays. This guy, it's a wonder that he's still around. Robert Blake, he was Beretta. He is 88, and he got into a lot of trouble there for a while. 88 years old today, still around, Robert Blake. Singer-actor Frankie Avalon, he is 81. Guitarist Gary Livgren, he's a guitarist with Kansas. He's 72. Don't know if Kansas is still out there. Director Mark Romanek is 62. Singer Joanne Catherall, she's with the Human League. She's 59. Holly Robinson Pete, she was hanging with Mr. Cooper and I don't know what else. She does a lot of commercials now with her mom. She's 57. Ricky Bell of Bell Biv DeVoe and a New Edition. He is 54 today. Actor and talk show host Aisha Tyler is 51. Jada Pinkett Smith is 50 years old today. Actor James Marsden of The Notebook and Ally McBeal, 48. Emily Rutherford of The New Adventures of Old Christine. I thought that was a funny show. She's 47. Comedian Jason Sudeikis, he is 46. He was on Saturday Night Live. Actor, comedian Billy Eichner, he's on American Horror Story, is 43. Patrick Schwarzenegger, isn't that Arnold's little boy? He's 28 years old today. Those are the big shot birthdays. We got the local people coming up.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Claudia Padilla, Cristabel Valencia, Joseph Valadez, Corey Northam, Everardo Figueroa, Lydia McCabe, Christia Mostrong, Dr. Vishwa Kapoor, Evangelina Sepulveda, Christina Wilkinson, Eliana Flores, Eva Morales, Maria Sepulveda, John Brian Clark, Maria Escalante, Caroline Gonzalez, Mary Williams, and Chuyita Lomali. Happy birthdays to each and every one.
Imperial Valley Resource Management Agency is teaming up with local cities and their cleanups. This event will be held in Calapat. It's this Saturday from 8 a.m. till noon. They're at 525 South Sorson. That's the Public Works Yard for Calipatria residents. Now, free collection of used tires with or without rims is for all Imperial Valley residents. No tires from tire businesses and no more than 9 tires. It's the law without a written exemption from the local environmental agency, LEA. Now, you can call LEA at 442-265-1888. Between 10 and 20 tires will be accepted with the exemption from LEA. Also, there's a free collection of electronics, computers, televisions, or monitors. You must show proof of residency, utility bill, or a driver's license. And for more information, you can call 1-877-RECYCLE. That's 1-877-RECYCLE. Funded by a grant from Cal Recycle.
And it is time for the World California News headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. Hundreds are expected at the U.S. Capitol in a few hours for a rally supporting those arrested at the deadly January 6th insurrection there. Mary McCord is an advocate for the Constitution.
It's fairly obvious. It's just a disinformation campaign for political purposes.
An FDA advisory panel is backing COVID-19 boosters for seniors. CBS's Tom Foti.
A government health advisory panel recommends Pfizer booster shots for Americans over the age of 65 and those at higher risk of severe COVID-19.
Healthcare workers, frontline workers, such as teachers.
But for now, no recommendation for boosters for younger people at lesser risk.
Some 14,000 migrants are camped under a bridge in Del Rio, Texas. Border Patrol Chief Raul Ortiz says it happened fast.
We've never seen a migrant population explode so quickly on the immediate border area like we saw
all over the last 72 hours.
CBS News Brief. I'm Allison Keys.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news: a 4.3 earthquake struck with the epicenter in Carson City limits last night. As of last night, no reports of damage, but people were worried about flares from a refinery, although refinery officials say the flares were from safety devices functioning as normal. Two of Governor Gavin Newsom's kids have gotten COVID. His family is following all protocols. Newsom and his wife and other two kids have tested negative. All of Newsom's kids are under the age of 12 and cannot get vaccinated. LA County health officials announced modified quarantine rules for unvaccinated students exposed to COVID-19 that would allow them to continue attending in-person classes under select circumstances.
An exposed, unvaccinated student who has an exposure to a confirmed COVID-19 case to continue in-person instruction at school during their quarantine.
Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And you've been listening to the World in California News headlines, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them? Would you notice the 16-year-old boy who got his first job?
Not for extra spending money, but to help feed his little sisters?
Or a mother who's in between jobs and sometimes goes to bed hungry so her kids can have dinner? I am the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. I am Hunger in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
At Hannah's Organic Honey, business may be sweet, but they need an e-commerce queen bee to lead the hive.
Okay, these jars are going to Jakarta. Oh, wait a minute. Does that say Jackson?
Indeed can help them hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Schedule virtual interviews and talk to candidates right from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
And it is time for your page one of the local news. A service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, right next to Food for Less. August unemployment. Latest numbers available, down just slightly. The Imperial County unemployment rate for August came in at 19.4%. That's down from a revised 19.5% in July. It's below the year-ago estimate of 24.8%, substantially below that. And this compares with the unadjusted unemployment rate of 7.5% for the state and 5.3% for the nation during the same period. The unemployment report released by the Labor Market Information Division of the Employment Development Department indicates 13,300 eligible workers were unemployed out of a labor force of 68,500. Board of Supervisors support the Air Pollution Control District hearing a board in an effort to protect the health of the residents of the Imperial County and the environment of the Imperial County. Imperial County Board of Supervisors said they supported the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District hearing board and abatement order issued on April 16th for violations of Air District rules and regulations. This order requires that the the Imperial Irrigation District construct best available control measures at the Red Hill Bay project area to control airborne particulates that threaten the health and welfare of Imperial County residents. Since July 2020, Red Hill Bay project area has produced multiple events of excessive airborne dust violating the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District rules and regulations, threatening public health and safety. We'll have more in just a minute.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires sold at Quick Lane, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane service advisor. Now we're talking the best brands available: Michelin, Continental, Pirelli, Dunlap, Kelly, Bridgestone, and more. And we're talking the best price. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro.
Advisory Commission seeking a public input. It's the Imperial County 2021 Redistricting Advisory Commission. They will be hosting several workshops starting today. There will be 2 workshops today. The first will be in the Hopeville City Council chamber starting at 9 a.m. Second, a workshop at 1 this afternoon at the Imperial City Council chambers. On September 20th, the workshop will be held in the Board of Supervisors chamber beginning at 6 p.m. On September 22nd, workshop will be held in the library in Calipatria. On October 2nd, there will be again 2 workshops at 9 a.m. at the commission. The commission will be in the Heber Community Center at 1 that afternoon. The workshop will be in the Kxo City Council chambers. And COVID hospitalizations down slightly, according to numbers released yesterday. Hospitalized patients testing positive for COVID-19 are now at 22, down from 28 reported Thursday. 8 of those hospitalized patients are in intensive care countywide. COVID vaccinations have picked up a little bit. As of Friday morning, there were 247,435 vaccine doses administered countywide. That's almost 1,000 more than what was reported on Thursday. Page 1 of the local news has been a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it is time for page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your health, life, auto, or home insurance needs. 2 structure fires damaged. 2 structures were damaged by fire. The fire was reported at 7:40 Thursday morning in El Centro. Fire crews were called to the 800 block of Brighton. Firefighters found 2 structures on the same lot. 2 alarm fire damaged both structures. There was an abandoned house in the back, an occupied apartment. Residents of the apartment were able to evacuate, apparently unharmed. Crews had the fire out within an hour. Cause of the fire is still under investigation. El Centro Police are investigating a hit-and-run accident that occurred Thursday afternoon. El Centro Police Department dispatch received a report of an accident in the 800 block of Fieldview Avenue at 5:27 p.m. 2 vehicles were involved, a small SUV and a sedan. The driver of the sedan fled the scene of the accident. Witness to the accident followed the car as it left the scene and fled out of the city. Car smoking with front end damage as well as tire damage was eventually stopped by the California Highway Patrol in the area of Ross and Forester Roads. A driver was arrested and charged with hit and run and driving under the influence. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
The high temperature yesterday, 102. The overnight lows this morning, 76. Sunny skies are expected today, mostly sunny skies. Highs right near 101. It's going to be a little breezy, light south wind, becoming a west at 10 to 15 miles per hour this afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 20 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 73. West-northwest wind 5 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny skies, highs right near 101. Northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies. Overnight lows around 70. West and northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday, continued sunny skies, highs right near 99. West and northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 77 degrees, 62% the relative humidity. Page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage.
Kxo AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And it is time for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. High school football scoreboard started Thursday. That's when Shadow Hills defeated Palo Verde 17-13. Last night, it was Christian over Central 45-28. Imperial shut out Monte Vista 31-0. Santa Fe Christian shut out Southwest 56-0. Holtville just squeaked by Calexico 29-28. Army Navy defeated Calapat 42-22. Vincent Memorial got by Claremont 35-6. Tonight, it will be the Wildcats. Gila Ridge taking on the Brawley Wildcats, 7 o'clock tonight. On the NFL, we have a broadcast schedule for you. It's tomorrow. Raiders take on the Steelers. You'll have that one on the radio at 9:30 in the morning. FM 107.5, your Raiders station for the Imperial Valley. Sunday night football, the Chiefs take on the Ravens on AM 1230. Monday night football, Lions at the Packers, also on AM 1230. Major League Baseball, Cardinals take game 1 against the Padres. That's their weekend series. The Cardinals beat the Padres 8-2. Athletics over the Angels 5-4. Yankees shut out Cleveland 8-0. Rockies over the Nationals 9-8. Twins beat the Blue Jays 7-3. Red Sox over the Orioles 7-1. Tigers and the Rays went 10 innings. Tampa Bay won that one 7-4. Reds over the Dodgers 3-1. Phillies Phillies beat the Mets 4-3. Pirates got by the Marlins 2-1. White Sox defeated the Rangers, shut them out 8-0. Astros defeated the Diamondbacks in 10 innings, 4-3. It was the Brewers over the Cubs, 8-5. Mariners defeated the Royals 6-2, and the Giants and the Braves went 11 innings. Giants won that game in the 11th inning, 6-5. We'll have more in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneers services, visit pmhd.org today.
And NASCAR Cup Series playoffs continue. They will be racing today at Bristol. In the world of tennis, Casper Ruud helps Norway take a 2-0 lead over Uzbekistan in the Davis Cup. Golf, if we switch to golf, Jin Young Koo shoots a 5 under 67 to lead the Cambia Portland Classic after the second round. Maverick McNeely holds out for Eagle to lead the Fortinet Championship. KJ Choi, Darren Clark, they share first round lead at PGA Tour champions Sanford International in Sioux City, South Dakota. And the Los Angeles Angels, they have some good news. They thought Shohei Ohtani may be out for the season as a pitcher. Turns out it was just a sore arm. He threw a bullpen session, and it was determined that he'll be good to go. He'll be pitching tomorrow. Seattle Storms in the WNBA, the Seattle Storms' Jewel Lloyd ties a WNBA record, scoring 22 points in one quarter. Purdue, college football, Purdue to feature its band, the band's Bard Giant Drum outside the Notre Dame Stadium. Purdue is visiting Notre Dame. They were going to play halftime. They usually play with their big giant drum. Notre Dame said the big giant drum couldn't fit through the gate to get into the field, so they're going to have the drum outside so the fans can get psyched up by looking at the drum, I guess. New Orleans Saints place kicker Marcus Davenport and Kwan Alexander on injured reserve. 7 coaches are out versus the Panthers for COVID-19 protocols. The New Orleans Saints, we just covered that one. Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders running back Josh Jacobs is out for tomorrow's game against the Steelers because of toe and ankle injuries. San Francisco Giants ace, that game that the Giants won in the 11th inning. Their ace pitcher, Kevin Gausman, hits a sacrifice fly in the 11th inning and won that game against the Braves. There you go. Carolina's Sebastian Aho says the Hurricanes' trolling of Montreal Canadiens with Jesperi Kotkaniemi signing a bonus is pretty funny and probably pretty ridiculous as well. That's a look at sports. We've got the Sports World Roundup. It's it. You've been listening to the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Okay, it's time to take a look at the financial news and weather. Brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. In the world of business, stocks dipped on Friday as investors remained cautious due to a resurgent COVID virus, a Federal Reserve meeting next week, and a historical tendency for September to be a weak month for equities. The Dow Jones Industrial Average lost 166.44 points, or 0.5%, to close at 34,584.88, dragged down by a nearly 2.9% drop in Dow Inc. The S&P 500 shed 0.9% to 4432.99, and the NASDAQ Composite lost 0.9% to close at 15,043.97. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro. And if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
The high temperature yesterday, 102. The overnight lows this morning, 76. Sunny skies are expected today, mostly sunny skies. Highs right near 101. It's going to be a little breezy, light southwind, becoming a west at 10 to 15 miles per hour this afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 20 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 73. West-northwest wind 5 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny skies, highs right near 101. Northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies. Overnight lows around 70. West and northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Monday, continued sunny skies, highs right near 99. West and northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 77 degrees, 62% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality remains the same. Moderate air quality reported in Kxo and at both monitoring stations in Mexicali, at the border, and at the university. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Financial news and weather brought to you this hour by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 56 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
And the border wait update, you got 2 lanes open at the Andrade port. They've got a 10 to 15 minute wait. There is no wait anywhere else. There's no wait downtown Calexico. There's no wait at the East Calexico port of entry. That's it. That's pretty much your border wait. We've got CBS News coming up at 8 o'clock, 6 minutes of news and information. We're going to find out what the heck is going on out there now. We'll be back in here for more of the best oldies on the radio.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KX.
And Allison Keyes in Washington. Security is tight in D.C. ahead of a rally supporting those arrested in that deadly January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. Organizers have planned at least 16 other rallies at state capitals across the nation. CBS's Jeff Begay is there.
Capitol Hill is on high alert. There are layers of barricades, fencing, and security cameras, canine units patrolling nearby Union Station. Capitol Police say that they are most concerned about the potential of clashes between protesters and counter-protesters.
Turning now to COVID-19 as an FDA panel recommends booster shots for seniors. CBS's Michael George with more.
Dr. Wharton voted no. Dr. Fuller voted no.
That's no for healthy people under 65. For those older or anyone regardless of age with a compromised immune system, they should plan to get a third Pfizer shot. As early as next week, the FDA will review the advisory committee's recommendations. Then the CDC steps up for a final say.
An incredibly rare document is going up for auction.
It's a birth certificate, not for a person, but a nation. Sotheby's says in November it will put up for auction one of just 11 surviving copies of the U.S. Constitution. It's from the official first printing produced for the delegates to the Constitutional Convention and for the Continental Congress. It has an estimate of $15 million to $20 million. Jennifer Kuiper, CBS News.
The head of the U.S. Central Command, Marine Corps General Kenneth McKenzie, taking responsibility now for that drone strike in Afghanistan that killed civilians.
I am now convinced that as many as 10 civilians, including up to 7 children, were tragically killed in that strike.
The deadly mistake punctuated the U.S. military's messy and chaotic withdrawal from Afghanistan, a withdrawal that left about 100 American citizens and possibly thousands of Afghan translators and allies behind. Yesterday, after weeks of stalemate, a charter flight left Mazar-e-Sharif in northern Afghanistan. The flight landed in Doha and included American citizens, permanent residents, and Afghans.
CBS's Christina Raffini. Firefighters are trying to protect the trees in California Sequoia National Park against a wildfire, says Mike Thune at the National Park Service.
Structure wrap is made out of aluminum and woven silica, and it's actually the same material that our fire shelters are made out of.
That Inspiration 4 civilian crew is set to splash down this evening. Mission Commander Jared Isaacman says the view up there is cool.
We're seeing the world every 90 minutes. That's how fast we're traveling around it. It's pretty incredible.
Isaacman paid for the flight, which he hopes will raise $200 million for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. This is CBS News.
Facet Wealth, personalized and affordable financial planning for everyday Americans. No wealth or asset minimums. Quality financial advice for every stage of your life.
Jay Farner here, CEO of Rocket Companies. If you thought you missed your chance to refinance and save, think again. Mortgage rates have recently dropped below 3%, and Rocket Mortgage can help you save big. You could lower your monthly payment and prepare yourself for a better financial future. But you've got to act now. Call us today at 833-8-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rocket. Conditions apply. Equal housing lender licensed in all 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
Are you a true crime super fan? Join award-winning 48 Hours correspondent Erin Moriarty on the My Life of Crime podcast. Named the 2021 Digidate Best podcast, each episode pulls you straight into the investigations, including a New York City after-party gone horribly wrong, a cold-blooded teen killer looking for a retrial, and more. Season 3 coming this fall. Follow My Life of Crime on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts.
Shows are driving tourism these days in a big way.
She's dead, wrapped in plastic.
Travelers are finding vacation inspiration in go-to shows like Twin Peaks, reserving rooms at the Salish Lodge in Snoqualmie, Washington, that doubled as the Great Northern Hotel. In New York City, tourists swing by to sit on the steps of the brownstone that doubled as Carrie Bradshaw's in Sex and the City. In Delaware County, Pennsylvania, I want to find out everything. Homeowners have put up do not trespass signs to keep Mayor of Easttown fans away, and it's not just the U.S. 1 in 10 visits to Colombia is now directly tied to Netflix Narcos. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Might want to grab some popcorn and a nice bottle of wine to watch the Emmy Awards tomorrow night. The big question is, will The Crown or The Mandalorian win for Best Drama Series? And which lucky show will get Best Series? Allison Keyes, CBS News.
Ad paid for by CompleteCar.com.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to the COVID crisis, we are announcing a low-cost extended service plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay nothing for auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay nothing for auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-549-1980. $19.85 now. Drivers who are covered by this auto protection will not have to pay for a covered repair bill again. This auto coverage is at an all-time low, much lower than what dealerships are charging. Additionally, drivers who activate this auto coverage today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and free rental car at no additional cost. Call for your free quick quote today. 800-549-1985. 800-549-1985. What do you have to lose? Again, 800-549-1985.
You've got George Gale.
I'm sexy and I know it.
The best oldies on the radio.